changing some things up as far as our system of play. We're getting some numbers higher. Got a couple wingers that are pretty fast. We got a center forward that can hold on to the ball and play make. We've got a couple attacking mids that can create out there. And I think we got a good solid back line that will probably include a couple freshmen. So I'm excited about what can happen this year.
I think we definitely want to make it to the playoffs. We haven't been able to in the past couple of years, but we've gotten close. But definitely we're looking towards playoffs for sure. We want to win. We're done losing.
And the beauty of it is we have no seniors. So this is in some ways a young team, but in some ways an old team in the sense that some of our returners were starters from the last year's season. They're working really hard in the gym, and we look forward to a lot of good things this year. People seem to think that we're going to lose some of our ball control with Ness being gone, but with Amber stepping in and we recruited some young defensive specialists to come in, I still think our ball control is going to be one of our strengths that we're going to have. I also think in the setting department, Sam Sullivan, she is not missing a beat coming off that ACL injury, and she's doing really well for us. And we're going to try to run her, like we're looking at trying to run a 6'2", but letting her hit also in the front row. She's a 5'11" kid. And I think that that's going to add some special things to us because she can dump when she's in the front row, she can block, she can hit. Our other setter can stay back and play defense, and I think that's going to add a little twist to our offense and have some expectations for the other side to have to play against us.
That this summer so many girls push themselves just physical-wise to get more conditioning in, and we push ourselves with ball control, and we don't give up in practice. We go after everything. We're done losing in 5 sets with 2 points in the last game or 4 sets with 2 points in the last game. I think we all have the drive this year to push over and overcome, and we want to blow our 9th ranking out of the water. Our goal is in top 5, and we already set that as a team in captain's practice.
We've had our second recruiting class on campus for all of 7 days right now, and so it's still young in the process of things, really, when you look at it, and it feels like the 3rd year, but kind of the 2nd year at the same time. And so we're certainly not going to use that as a reason to slow down the growth, but keeping things in perspective. But we're certainly think we have the building blocks to be able to take a step forward. And it's been a new feel. Last year, I think, was kind of bringing guys in and continuing to establish a culture that was kind of a foundation that provided stability, where now you see the culture, the young guys with the new guys taken and those values and that culture has really now become, the measuring stick and the ruler that we measure ourselves by. And so that stability is certainly grown. And so that's been exciting, I think. With the added depth, it's a unique situation as far as young guys that played, but then we've got a lot of young, talented players that come in from a recruiting class, and so there are some fierce, really, battles for positions at a lot of spots that maybe normally don't happen because you have freshmen and you have established starters that are seniors and juniors. Well, the established starters are only freshmen, and so certainly those battles have been fun to watch. It's been very beneficial to have Derek Brady, who's arguably maybe one of the best track athletes that ever attended this school as part of our program, seeing from the outside how it was run and wanting to be a part of that and really embracing what we're doing as a program. And so to have that level of competitiveness and ability brought to the table from him from an everyday standpoint, you can see he's a track guy that plays football, and he's tough. He is a tough son of a gun, and so it's been good to have that new level of intensity and competitive drive that you see every day. And we talked to the team yesterday in one of our leadership talks about there's kind of this ceiling, and this ceiling around the program, more or less over the last 5 to 8 years has kind of hovered around 2 wins. And so it's going to take a group of catalysts that are going to accelerate the process and pop through that ceiling and raise the bar to another level. And so that's where we're judging it. How fast can we raise the bar? Can we set a new norm around here? And so
we're really kind of striving this year. And I'm really excited to see, even if you just look at it bluntly, like the win-loss column, it's going to be better this year. And I'm really excited for that. And just the way things have been going around, just the chemistry and everything, we're on the up and up, and I'm really excited for that. And I 100% believe in that.